Oh, that sucks.
No, it's okay.
But it's okay. We're gonna try again in a little bit.
Yep. Right after this.
The shadows
Oh
starting to get a
yeah.
bit
Oh, trust me, I
longer.
know.
Week
I'm about to
10
play
of the
my man game
NFL
right now.
season is here.
Yeah,
And we're underway on EA Sports.
Yeah, I'm playing my game now.
Return here from the end zone.
Checking out the
at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets some 3 more.
ain't too bad. Testing that and play the whole game like
As
this.
usual, it's Lamar Jackson, the former MVP of the league, at the helm.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come. We get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us if
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Alex Highsmith making the nice play and getting the sack. The defense is always talking about not letting Lamar Jackson get comfortable. A good job there on his opening drive of making him uncomfortable.
And you're talking about doing it so early in the game because all week long there's been anxiety on the defensive side of the ball. How do we keep this guy hemmed in? How do we tackle him? To get it done that early, that's got to feel great for them.
He's airing it out for Williams. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot.
I should have went for a little bit of candy, and I tried to get the whole bag. Got greedy and paid for it.
Second and 12.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down.
Yeah.
That's something they have to be wary of.
That's what Fitzpatrick said.
Second down, here's Pickett. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Travis Jones in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year. Pickett and the Steelers in need of a big play here. Third and long after the sack. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Austin. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down. Here's Tommy
He
Townsend
shut the
on
first drive down with an interception.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is fielded at the 27. What a juke into space. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
I did not expect that to happen.
73 yards. And the Ravens are on the board first here this afternoon.
Not the first touchdown coming off a punt return.
I don't know, they just seem to get more impressive.
They certainly do, and let's face it, it's no surprise they're the best in the NFL in scoring. This team designs things well and executes even better. And here, it only takes a few snaps in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams.
Season going all right, bro. He ain't been doing too much from him. He's fast as a mug.
For a score. Let's see what they can do in
let him back there and get himself up.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Pickett. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Back to throw. Pickett. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
Got my interception back.
Picked off by Pat Surtain. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Nifty move. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score. But it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. For Washington, there are the numbers from a week ago. 8 catches, 86 yards.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass.
Pickett lost it, and the Ravens have got it.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
Meanwhile, Jackson's throw caught here by Metcalf. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Jackson being chased out left. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Ravens have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Baltimore score. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Steeler offense set to regain possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Ball had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me while broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
On second down, Jackson. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 21-0 our score after 1. Second quarter now from Baltimore. It's the Ravens in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. And I think he's a guy, if they had let him walk, no one was going to be shouting from the top of a mountain, but he's a good guy. He's a good locker room guy, too.
Good locker room and a good player. I mean, he's a valuable starter for them. And if you just want to start over and maybe bring in someone new, the learning curve might be a little bit big. So,
touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Tucker with the extra point, and it is 28-0. So that drive, 4 plays, and it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. They're still in search of an initial 1st down as they come up here 1st and 10. Pickett back to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Drops this one off to Portis. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Here's Tommy Townsend now as he's on to punt for Pittsburgh. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Taken in at the 22. Oh, some strong running. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight. There he goes, left side. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Big play there. That's his 19th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens open the lead up to 34-0. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And that makes this 35-0 now. So they hit pay dirt on just 1 play. The long run, the scamper, and a very nice scamper into the end zone for the touchdown. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. Oh, soul searching now?
I would say so. They need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
Here's Pickett. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Travis Jones. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And taken right at the 35. Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life. No doubt about it. But you're stuck with me in this booth, and he's miles away and smiling and happy. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Jamison Williams, 33 yards. And the Ravens have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guy's covering, take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by him. And once he's by him, there's no catch up. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago. Trust me.
Minus 35-13.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Travis Jones able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. On 3rd down, it's Pirine. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just
we got 2 timeouts with a minute on the clock. I'm going to try to score again.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is set away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Raven offense going to take over late in this first half. And now the clock reads precisely 1 minute to go in the half. You want to run the 1 minute offense? This is a good test right here.
It certainly is, and definitely not a time to think about kneeling and going into the half. This is a chance to attack a little bit, but not having to get everything in one shot either. 10 yards here, 15 there. Work the sidelines, work the clock, give yourself a chance for at least a field goal going into the half.
Rolling to his right.
No! Why does this game do that?
Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to have it here just past the 25.
I think that interception happened for two reasons.
Can't say it's the mob, they do it on my other character too. On my face of the franchise, the same thing.
In an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Gotta know that you're open, otherwise.
So I said attempt to score. That's around Madden. I don't know what's going to happen.
Giving up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
So we're at halftime here in the Inner Harbor with the hometown Ravens past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this third quarter. And they have a mountainous deficit looming in front of them. It was really, Charles, a disaster of a first half. So where do they go from here?
Well, first thing they have to remember is that what's done is done, and there's no going back. And now you have to play this drive by drive. Obviously, come back in this spot, pretty unlikely. But you just have to go out, take pride in your work, and try and put something together here in the second half.
Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs.
I won't be deep in my own
At
territory
their own
after this one.
25-yard line. Now he's loose at the 40, and he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there on the option. 49 yards. Well, hello. I mean, it took him a while to get him a rep, but that's quite an introduction to this game.
And not just hello.
That's because I let the computer pick the defense.
Big time run on his first carry of the game.
They run it with P. Ryan on first down. And he is going to lose yardage here. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. They'll run again with P. Ryan. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Nice job there on the tackle. Keep him to the short gain. And, of course, he got some good news this week. He was named AFC Defensive Player of the Week from last week's effort.
And part of the reason he got that award, because of plays like that. Not every play is spectacular. Not every play is for a loss. Make the plays that are in front of you. Keep it.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot, and they will remain well behind.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Hey, King.
No, ma'am.
Throwing now, Jackson.
Hey, King.
No, ma'am.
Hey, King.
No, ma'am.
Hey, King.
Yo, y'all say fucking nigga named Bobby, right? Why is he still trying to talk to me, right?
I've been talking to you all day.
Nah, fuck you, whore.
Here's Jackson. The quick throw knocked away.
Why is it like that?
Mister, I'm gonna play.
These two teams
Play my foot in your motherfucking. It ain't funny, shit. I don't listen, shit. I don't want to listen. Oh, you forgot. Oh, so you gonna forget? Don't you forget about me? You just said fuck that song, huh? You right. Okay. Nah. They say what a person say the first time is the truth. He told you the truth.
This is going to be hauled in by the tight
You
end
told it.
Andrews.
It's okay.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
Don't
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a first and goal.
To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And
I thought he was going to fumble.
Continue to roll.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Tucker with the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run that came from Lamar Jackson. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles.
Let's take a look at that. I have a bye week.
Look at this as a time to just improve.
I think you and Tommy
maybe start
got
to
well.
look towards the future.
I think you have to find something.
Don't worry, we playing no games now.
Something to grasp onto until the clock
I
runs
guess I
out.
can come back to
Brandon,
that.
we've been around this game
Shut
a
up,
long
bitch.
time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's
Baby, call your
worst
phone
nightmare
again.
realized.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Pickett in trouble, and down he goes. Isaiah Foskey brings him down. The Steelers send out their punter now, standing just about on his own goal.
Don't you forget about me.
Let's take it inside his own 40. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And they'll have a short field to go as this drive starts on the fringe of the red zone at the 20.
First play interception.
Crazy.
Crazy.
For a Baltimore touchdown. Taking it in from the 20. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute
I
of
just
the
got a
third.
pick 6 with your boy, Tariq
Tucker able to connect
Woolen.
on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. A nice
I
touchdown
like how
drive
everybody
there,
going
getting
after the
ball
niggas
in
that I'm
excellent
bagging with
field
down,
position.
though.
And only one play to slow it. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
Crazy with it.
Crazy, man. They do hit different.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
But I'll be like, with that scout report. So they do hit different. You can read that scout report.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But the disparity in this
I
game
hate
just
a
seems to grow with each
dirty booty
possession
back,
here,
bro.
Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So you know the frustration level
Whoever
has to be
gave him
rising,
new
right? So you
players to
gotta
trade
find a way
for
to
in
quell
his
that,
franchise.
because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one.
Chris did the same thing.
Deeper to the offensive playbook, the
Not
bottom
only
line
did he
is
do the same thing,
competing.
he went and got my Ravens too.
Pickett sets up play action.
Hmm.
The turnover fest continues.
Wow,
Here's
speak of the
another
devil.
interception. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well,
Pick
I mean,
six,
yeah,
Tyreek
they're trying
Williams.
to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck.
Yeah, I'm going to go put them back up there.
Haven't done it to score.
Fourth quarter. It's 63-0. Got my whole backup offense in.
And that one, it backfired in a big way.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's NFL, if the passing game isn't working, usually not much else is working either.
You're exactly right about that, partner. And I know that right now the easy answer would be, hey, let's run the football. But that might not be everything you need. So despite the fact that they've struggled throwing it, they've got to find some type of a play. Multiple play.
Pickett lost it. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll come on to kick this one away. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss. 8 straight wins for them. And they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Throwing out left and finding Likely. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. Now back to throw. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 choke plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Tucker with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. To the air on 1st down with Pickett. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now Pickett. Now a short pass pulled in by Washington. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the 1st at the 32. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now as he's on to kick it away. And this will be taken at the 13. Found good room to run there. Returns it 14 yards. Baltimore's offense set for this next possession. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL with their partner, because in the old days, people would, they'd get on the gas.
Take my man out, bro. Yeah.
But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Now a play fake here on first down. He'll buy some time right.
He got hit.
Complete on the deep ball.
Partner, you and I have struggled with this for years. You've got the lead. Just take care of the football and burn some of that clock. But there's something to be said for not taking your foot off the gas as well, because you can never have too big of a cushion. That one, though, falls incomplete.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
Shit.
And the Steeler pressure too much
He
here.
ain't get no face or nothing off that
There's
man.
your co-NFL record holder,
Goodness,
TJ
choked him
Watt,
up.
doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. 3rd and 19. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They're going to look to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. The Ravens send their punter out now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been.
I know a whole bunch of people will have upgrades after.
Continue on now here in this fourth quarter.
This is cool.
It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second.
84-16.
Pickett will look to throw it here. This throw nearly intercepted. Oh, the big D lineman almost had it. But 3rd down coming up. Pickett now from the gun here. And that nearly intercepted. Well, for a guy known for his hands defensively, that's a ball he probably thinks he should have come up with. And instead, it's 4th down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line.
Oh, yeah.
A big
I
kick
already
that
knew y'all
time,
would
52 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. But Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, and a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity.
No!
Across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. now on first down.
Look at that quail.
Oh, he dropped it.
Look at that
It's
quail.
pretty indicative of the way
Oh,
this
second,
one's going.
second, Great
Second
cool
and
game.
10.
Hey, high five. Yes, sir.
Pickett, he'll look to throw it. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. 3rd and long for Pickett. And that will be incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. But after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field, and they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw.
Get out of there, bro.
And he will get
Yes,
into
sir.
the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious
Him, bro.
wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Tucker now to add the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them. And it's intercepted. They got Pickett for the 3rd time in this game. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to pitch a shutout, but you and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But to hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball.
Out here passing the A's and setting over and getting through.
Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Tucker
just
now
go,
to kick it
Chris.
away following the touchdown.
I ain't really getting
And
no
this will
legs this
not
whole
be brought out.
time.
It's a touchback.
Good touchdown.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball. And that is going to officially draw the curtain.
No, you did not play with my baby Aries.
Intercepted.
Nobody said Kyle Hamilton with the baby Aries.
Come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing.